This week's Pick a Card Tarot looks awesome. It looks like a very creative, very productive week, very fulfilling, with some nice emotional rewards as well. Hi and welcome back if you've watched these before. If not and you're new, welcome. Please pick row 1, 2 or 3 of the image I'm going to put up when I edit this video. So anyway, this week for row 1, we're starting the week with the 9 of Cups, which is traditionally called the wish card. So the wish card's about some things really coming together. You're feeling pretty chuffed with yourself. You've achieved some good things. Very rewarding time. So something good's about to happen on Monday and Tuesday, and it doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be earth-shaking. It might be as simple as just a nice connection with somebody, or a kind word, or word of appreciation from somebody you work with or spend your time with. But very, very nice, harmonious, happy and fulfilled feelings on Monday and Tuesday. So appreciate what's around you. There's some nice little surprises coming, so keep your eyes open and I think you'll really enjoy them. By Wednesday and Thursday we've got the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is about abundance on all levels, feeling abundant, feeling happy, feeling contented with what you've achieved. In particular with material things, you might get a pay rise or something good happens financially for you, or you might get yourself something you've been wanting for ages and are feeling really happy with having achieved that, with having whatever it is you'd been wanting in your life. It's about feeling happy with what you've got, but also some nice positive influences are there for you to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. So Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday are all about goodness coming in, about positive rewards, abundance, feeling satisfied, feeling good. By Thursday, Friday and Saturday we've got the 6 of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So it's saying, you may feel a little bit disconnected and you might need to just spend some time with some friends who you don't work with, you don't have projects going on with. Just having some time out with people who just get you, who are just, well, it's unconditional. So the weekend's not about achieving a whole lot of things. It's just about making sure that you keep your connections. Just because you achieve some great things doesn't mean you leave your friends behind. So there might be 1 or 2 who spending time with would be really good for you, because there's just a sense of having been so busy achieving what you wanted to achieve, that it's important to nurture your warmth, your relationships and your connections with people so that they don't go by the byway, So it looks like a good weekend to connect, so make the most of it, because there's just a need to do that for the weekend. That's more what I'm feeling here, is that you need that closeness with people who get you, who aren't your friends because of what you do, who are your friends because of who you are. So great friendships, spend some time with them, just hang out, and I think that'll make you feel on top of the world. Okay, so for row 2 we start the week with the Knight of Pentacles. Also quite an achievement orientated time. It's saying you're working hard, you're working at your best, you're going for your goals. Stay focused, don't lose track of it. You're going to achieve something if you keep going. So don't give up, and don't let anybody tell you that your ideas about what you want to achieve are not realistic or not achievable. Stay on track. On Wednesday and Thursday we've got the 6 of Pentacles, more Pentacles. And we're looking at the sense that you don't have to do it all by yourself either. It's okay to let people assist you, help you, support you, back you up. It's not always your job to support others. others can also support you. So it's about two-way relationships, connections with real people, with real friends who are prepared to give as well as take. And it may be somebody wants your help, but I also feel that right now you've got a lot going on and you might not be able to give as much of yourself. So yeah, look at your friendships. You need somebody around you who isn't going to lean on you too heavily on Wednesday and Thursday. For Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we've got the 8 of Cups. It means moving on from something that no longer grabs you or fulfills you like it used to do. It might be a relationship, a friendship, something to do with work, a goal you had that just doesn't seem as important anymore. So there's a little bit of reflection around that and just figuring out what fits you now. You know, just because something was right for you 5 years ago doesn't mean it's still right for you now. Some things maybe, but some things change and we change and evolve. So just a time of figuring that out. It's not a negative thing. It's just about you're looking for more. You're looking for more fulfillment, more depth. So yeah, a little bit of pondering going on over the weekend for road 2, which is not a bad thing. We all need to do that from time to time, to ponder what we're doing and why. And that's what this indicates. And that also means that you will go looking for it is that you'll go looking for what it is you feel might be lacking. So if you want more like-minded friends or people you connect with better now, get out there and meet them. Go for it. So yeah, if it's not been satisfying, even in a relationship, that can happen where things just become a bit stale. You don't feel as close, you don't feel as connected, life gets in the way, you may not be feeling just as warm with each other. And yeah, don't lose that. You know, a little bit of nurturing, a little bit of bringing that back to life can make your relationship a whole lot closer again too. And for that, you don't need to do anything really complicated, just hanging out, going for a walk, making a meal together, chatting. Going to the movies isn't great because we don't tend to talk to each other when we do that. But yeah, about connection, reconnecting with your partner if you have one. If you haven't, you may be ready to look for somebody and be ready to connect with somebody. It just seems the time is right. So, okay, for row 3, you've got the 8 of Wands, which is also called the Arrows of Love. But it's basically talking about momentum and the energies going forwards very fast. So that can be in love, it can be in a relationship that seems to be going very quickly. It can also be life in general that's just seems to be very, very busy. Monday and Tuesday, a lot going on, but not in a negative way. It just seems to have a really good momentum and be taking you where you want to go. So very positive. In a relationship, if you're getting uncomfortable because it's going too fast, it's okay to say so and say, hey, well, slow down. We've met a week ago. I'm not ready to talk about living together yet. You know, things like that. That's a pretty random example, but it does happen. So yeah, by Wednesday and Thursday, we're looking at another 8. So row 3's got a lot of 8s, which is the symbol for infinity. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is looking at a project, at your work, at your direction, at where you want to put your energy and putting energy into that. You know, say you have the dream to become self-employed, well, start preparing. The universe kind of really gets behind us when we start. If we just sit on the couch and hope for it to bring us something, often nothing will happen. Yet when we start in good faith that it's going to happen, that it's going to manifest, then the universe goes kind of like, oh, okay, I can go along with this, and then you'll get forward movement. So yeah, Wednesday and Thursday, very good for manifesting. Wednesday and Thursday are really good for manifesting and working towards your goals, and also just being really focused. The focus you're going to have is going to be very, very good, and you're going to do some great work. And that doesn't have to be at work. That can be a private project your creativity. It can be music, it can be art, it can be your garden, it can be renovating a room, it can be anything that you do. So wonderful time for that. By the weekend, once again, I don't know, it just seems to be a funny energy for the weekend for all three rows, so there might be something going on planetary. We've got the Seven of Cups, which is usually sort of disillusionment and a lot going on in your mind. You're thinking about things, you've got a lot of different ideas, but you're maybe not sure exactly which ones to go with. Don't panic. If you're not ready to make a decision, don't make it yet. Give yourself a time frame to let things mull over, and then make up your mind once you've got all the information. It's also something I notice quite often with people, humans in general. We try to make decisions without having all the information we need to make that decision. So take some pressure off and allow yourself to just mull things over. There's so many ideas, so many thoughts, just whirling around, that it's okay to have them sometimes. It's okay to just stop and let that happen, because by the end of it you'll know exactly what to do. You won't be confused anymore. So there's a little bit of confusion and just lack of clarity there over the weekend. But don't force yourself to make a decision you're not ready to make. Let's put it that way. So also do something to get out of your head a bit, get out and get active, get outside, do something you enjoy, spend some time with your partner or your family or people you enjoy being with, so that you don't spend the entire weekend thinking, which can be a bit much. So anyway, it looks like a very interesting week, super productive for the first part of it, for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. And then by the weekend there's sort of some quite slightly not as clear an energy around, but it's okay. Sometimes we need a couple of days just to mull things over and just think and catch up with what's been going on in our lives, get clear again about what we're doing, why we're doing it, get clear about who we spend our time with, who we want to spend our time with, so that by the start of the next week we're back on track and feeling clear and concise and motivated. So fantastic week for getting things done. Try not to overthink things too much, and above all, enjoy it. You're really going to achieve quite a lot this week. So lots of love to you all, and I'll see you all in my next video.